What if the pounding pain in your head wasn't just stress or genetics, but a signal? What if your daily migraines were caused by one missing nutrient, one that most people are unknowingly deficient in? Today, we'll challenge what you thought you knew and finally offer the real answer you've been seeking. Welcome to Levitas. What are migraines? A migraine isn't just a bad headache. It's a neurological disorder that affects over 1 billion people worldwide, making it one of the most disabling medical conditions globally. Migraines involve a complex interaction between the brain, blood vessels, and nervous system, resulting in intense throbbing head pain, often accompanied by other symptoms. Unlike a regular headache, a migraine attack can last from 4 hours to several days, and it's frequently debilitating. The pain is typically felt on one side of the head, but can shift or spread. Many people also experience nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to light and sound. Some migraines come with a warning phase called an aura. This can involve visual disturbances like flashing lights, zigzag lines, or temporary vision loss. Others may feel a tingling sensation in the face or hands, difficulty speaking, or extreme fatigue just before the pain hits. Migraines aren't just painful, they disrupt work, relationships, and quality of life. And they're often misunderstood, both by those who suffer and those who don't. But the biggest misunderstanding is what's actually causing them. And that's exactly what we're going to explore. How are migraines classified? Migraines are classified based on duration, symptoms, and frequency. The most common types are migraine with aura and migraine without aura. A migraine without aura is the classic type: severe, pulsating head pain, often with nausea, vomiting, and sensitivity to light or sound. These attacks usually last 4 to 72 hours and occur several times per month. A migraine with aura includes the same symptoms, but is preceded or accompanied by neurological disturbances. These could be flashing lights, blind spots, numbness, or speech difficulties. The aura phase typically lasts 5 to 60 minutes, followed by the head pain. There's also chronic migraine, defined as having 15 or more headache days per month, of which at least 8 are migraines. These patients often experience depression, anxiety, and sleep disorders due to the relentless nature of the pain. Another form is hemiplegic migraine, where temporary paralysis or muscle weakness on one side of the body mimics a stroke. Then there's retinal migraine, involving temporary vision loss in one eye. Each type reflects a different underlying mechanism, but one thing's for sure: the nervous system is deeply involved, and nutritional imbalances play a much bigger role than most people realize. Now, let's get into the cause of your migraines. What is the one nutrient deficiency causing migraines? The one nutrient deficiency that silently fuels migraines in millions of people is magnesium. This essential mineral is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions, yet studies show more than 70% of adults are not getting enough. The problem is so widespread because modern diets are magnesium depleted, thanks to processed foods, soil depletion, and chronic stress, which further drains magnesium levels. Magnesium deficiency is especially common in migraine sufferers who have lower levels in cells, brain tissue, and cerebrospinal fluid. And here's the game changer: correcting this deficiency can dramatically reduce both the frequency and severity of migraine attacks. What constant migraines mean for your health? If you're having migraines frequently, your body may be sounding an alarm. Chronic migraines aren't just about pain. They often reflect deeper imbalances or hidden nutrient deficiencies, particularly in the nervous system. And over time, they can have serious health consequences. First, chronic migraines increase the risk of developing mental health disorders like depression, anxiety, and even bipolar disorder. The constant pain and unpredictability lead to social isolation, poor sleep, and emotional instability, creating a vicious cycle that worsens the condition. Second, migraines are often tied to gut health issues, such as IBS, leaky gut, or microbiome imbalances. This gut-brain axis dysfunction contributes to systemic inflammation, which can make migraines worse and more frequent. Third, frequent migraines are linked to hormonal dysregulation, especially in women. Low estrogen or imbalanced cortisol levels can trigger migraines, signaling adrenal fatigue, thyroid dysfunction, or insulin resistance. And let's not ignore the vascular implications. Migraines, especially with aura, are associated with a higher risk of stroke and cardiovascular events. They may also point to electrolyte imbalances, dehydration, and poor mitochondrial function. In essence, constant migraines are a sign that your body is under chronic stress, nutritionally undernourished, and struggling to keep the nervous system balanced. Fixing this isn't just about relief, it's about restoring total health. So why does being low in magnesium trigger such powerful migraine episodes? The answer lies in magnesium's critical role in brain and nerve function. First, magnesium is a natural calcium blocker. Without enough magnesium, calcium floods nerve cells, causing them to overfire. This leads to excitable brain waves, muscle contractions, and neuroinflammation, all of which set the stage for a migraine. Second, magnesium regulates serotonin, a key neurotransmitter involved in pain modulation, mood, and vascular function. Low magnesium disrupts serotonin balance, making the brain more vulnerable to pain triggers. Third, magnesium influences the vascular tone of blood vessels in the brain. During a migraine, blood vessels constrict and dilate abnormally, contributing to throbbing pain. Magnesium helps maintain vascular stability and reduces this vascular spasm response. Magnesium also supports mitochondrial energy production. Brain cells are energy hungry, and when energy production falters, neurons become hypersensitive, leading to headaches, cognitive fog, and even aura symptoms. Finally, magnesium reduces the production of inflammatory compounds like substance P, CGRP, and glutamate, which are often elevated during migraine attacks. These neuropeptides heighten pain and inflammation throughout the nervous system. So, when magnesium is lacking, your body's electrical system short-circuits, your brain becomes inflamed, your blood vessels misbehave, and your pain threshold plummets. It's no surprise that replenishing magnesium can have such a profound effect on migraine relief. What are other signs of magnesium deficiency? Migraines might be your first clue, but magnesium deficiency affects much more than your head. It can manifest in dozens of sneaky symptoms that people often overlook or misattribute. For starters, many people experience muscle cramps, twitches, or restless legs, especially at night. This is because magnesium is essential for muscle relaxation and nerve control. Then there's chronic fatigue, even after a full night's sleep. Without magnesium, your mitochondria struggle to produce ATP, your body's main energy currency. You might also notice anxiety, irritability, or mood swings. That's because magnesium plays a huge role in calming the nervous system, supporting GABA, your brain's natural brake pedal. Another big clue is poor sleep or insomnia. Magnesium promotes melatonin production and reduces cortisol, helping you fall and stay asleep. Constipation is another sign. Magnesium helps draw water into the intestines and keeps things moving. Other signs include high blood pressure, heart palpitations, numbness, tingling, and even sugar cravings. Magnesium helps regulate blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. In short, magnesium is involved in everything from mood to muscle, from heart to hormones. If you're experiencing migraines and any of these other symptoms, magnesium deficiency is a likely root cause. What is the best magnesium for migraines? When it comes to relieving migraines, not all magnesium supplements are created equal. The most effective form is magnesium glycinate. It's highly bioavailable, gentle on the stomach, and has a calming effect on the brain and nervous system. Perfect for those dealing with migraines, anxiety, and sleep issues. Another excellent option is magnesium threonate. It's the only form shown to cross the blood-brain barrier, increasing magnesium levels directly in the brain. This makes it ideal for cognitive function, memory, and neuroprotection. To start, take 300 to 400 milligrams daily, preferably at night for its relaxing effect. You can split the dose, half in the afternoon, half before bed, to maintain steady levels. If you're currently magnesium deficient, you may start noticing fewer migraines within 7 to 14 days. But the most profound improvements usually come after 4 to 6 weeks of consistent use. Make sure to avoid cheap forms like magnesium oxide. They're poorly absorbed and can cause digestive issues. For best results, pair magnesium with a whole food diet, hydration, and stress reduction practices. And always talk to your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, especially if you take medications. Correct the deficiency, and you might just turn off the migraine switch for good. In conclusion, chronic migraines, mood swings, sleep issues, and even fatigue may all share one hidden root: magnesium deficiency. This single nutrient imbalance disrupts your nervous system, your hormones, and your vascular health. Replenishing the right form of magnesium may not only ease your migraines, but transform your entire health from within. Thank you for tuning in to Levitas. Please share today's video with friends and family, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future videos. Your support is appreciated. It helps us grow and create more content to empower your health. Remain tuned to Levitas for more expert advice on your health and fitness journey. So stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.